Hey, listen! Don't fucking lose wondering, boys! Don't leave it in here!
Rugby League Raw is back, and it's tougher and meaner than ever.
Get him off! Hey, get off!
As the playoffs begin, we meet a familiar face.
You come away from or you just want a 50-50 crack. No crack at all, Ockers.
And some new faces. The Rockin' Robins are the first to feature on Fan Cam. Plus, there's a special guest star in the best of the National League 2 action. While for some, the celebrations have begun already. It's crunch time in the LHF Health Plan National League playoffs, and these are the 6 teams vying for a place in the grand final and dreaming of joining the elite in Super League in 2006. Well, all except the Doncaster Dragons, who've already said they'd refuse promotion this time, although 2 of the town's leading lights have grand designs of their own.
The people of Doncaster are crying out for a successful rugby league team.
In Christmas 2006, we'll have a new 15,000 capacity stadium, which will be the envy of most clubs in Super League. That new stadium is really the key to my business plan for the club, and I believe that if we were to try and play Super League rugby here at Bellevue, that would be a disaster financially for us.
The council, our contribution is 32 million towards this project. I said, if you elect me as mayor, I'm going to deliver a community sports complex as part of that. It's going to be a much nicer viewing environment, you know, than the old Bellevue or now Earth Stadium sites.
This will be an area where supporters can come and sit on the bank, look over at the lake, you know, prior to the game, have a drink and what have you, you know, and what's the word for it? What are they calling it? It's not called an amphitheatre, it's an amphitheatre, that's the concept, you know.
So a new ground in the offing, and for the team, a new, more exotic name.
We've decided to call the club Doncaster Lakers.
I like the Doncaster Dragons name myself. You buy out shirts, Doncaster Dragon, and they're changing it last minute. It's scandalous, isn't it?
Nobody's following Doncaster Dragons, so if it works, do it.
He has got sporting connections with the LA Lakers.
You know, here we are alongside the lakeside at Doncaster, and I think that Doncaster Lakers is a really good name.
I just think it's rubbish. It ain't got any ring to it at all. It's just doesn't sound right.
Just keep Doncaster and keep us colours. Don't change us colours. It's our identity.
I expect the Lakers to be synonymous with names like Bulls and Rhinos.
Donny's playoff campaign began at Halifax. Their home at the Shea has resembled a building site for several years now, and there seems little sign of it ever being finished. Luckily, coach Anthony Farrell has the team in better shape on the pitch.
It'll be a real tough game. We've played them 3 times this year. We don't always come out on the right end of the result, but you know, the playoffs are the playoffs, aren't they? It's totally different. You know, make yourself available. If Donk steps in, bang, it's you straight away. I'm looking for you to be totally dominant of who we're playing against. That side, you boss it. I want you to get in there and disrupt the defence, so we'll play off the back of that as well. Monumental's the word today.
Monumental.
All right? I'll leave you with that.
Farrell's opposite number is the live wire, St John Ellis. His Dragons team have never won a playoff game in their history.
Yeah, good mate. Yeah. We've won 2 games against Halifax this year, and they've beaten us once down here. We've won both the home games, but at the end of the day, it's a piece of grass, and you know, we prepared very well this week.
We've got 2 jobs. We've got to try and cut his time down kicking, and we've got to help us wingers out in the centres where they're going to be kicking to. All right, it's not rocket science.
All you have to do, boys, is rush him. You don't have to get right in his fucking face. Just rush him.
The fucking semi-final, and we're on our own fucking ground, right? It's not the last game here, I'm telling you.
Come on, boys, quick it up now. Get straight into it. Keep it right.
You 3, you get up there and get this first shot on, eh? It's a lonely place, isn't it, when you're catching that ball, so make sure he feels it, eh?
Yeah, boys, listen up a minute. Would you ever send your mate into battle on his own? You wouldn't, would you? So let's not send anybody up here on his own today. He's always got a man on his shoulder, right? We're there for each other all the time.
Remember what we said, fellas, eh? Create your own destiny, eh? Yeah. This is for us, for nobody else, for us. Yeah. Are we ready to go? Yeah. Are we ready, fellas? Yeah. On 3 we're winners, here we go. 1, 2, 3, winners!
Once you cross that line, we can't help you anymore. Right, it's down to you. Right, you know what you can do and all your capabilities. Play at the top of your capabilities and be confident. Enjoy yourselves, all right?
Hey, listen! Don't fucking lose wondering, boys! Don't leave it in here!
Let's do this shit, fellas!
Please welcome today's teams, our visitors, Doncaster Dragons, and of course our home, Halifax LAFC!
Big start, Woody, tell him, mate, big start. Just as we planned, mate, just as we planned.
Well, one of these teams will be a step closer to the grand final in a couple of hours' time. For the losers, though, there is no second chance. Their season will be over. And this should be close because they had identical league records. Couple of tackles left in this set of 6. Down the short side with Andy Kirk.
Watch the blind.
Halifax are very close. Oh, what a dummy! What a dummy, and what a try for Damien Ball.
They've got to move up on the blind. He ran straight between Gaz and Andy, which suggests there's a lack of communication, mate. So they've got to get off the line. Don't let them dictate how they're going to play.
Popped up by Black, and there's a danger man, Damien Ball.
You needed to come this way, you chose to go that way. Hold him down.
Wisner then with the penalty. Oh, I think he's extended Halifax advantage. It's 8-0. Things looking good for the home side.
Come on, now you are.
Halifax certainly looking the side more likely at the moment. High kick from Lawford. Oh, a real tester picked up by Gibson, and he scored in the corner. It's 12-0. Halifax are running riot.
Right, backwards. Right, backwards.
Tell Tony when to go on, just to breathe, eh? Tell Tony to let him breathe. Breathe, mate.
Forward, get off
Hobson
him.
just short of his own 40 metres. Fisher and Wisner, that's a good long ball out to Blackwood on the far side. Now Sharif's got some pace, he's still going. Oh, terrific, absolutely terrific. Try 26 of the season for Ricky Sharif.
Woody, get Tony around there, right? Obviously he's going to kick the goal, right? Just say in adversity, mate. In adversity, it brings the best out in people, eh?
Holroyd must be getting sick of kicking off. That's a great take. Oh, here's Black. Oh, here's another chance for Halifax. They're on fire. They're going to score again in the corner. The game could be as good as over in the 20th minute.
Well, if you did think there was a slight chance, that's it gone.
Gone now. That's it, definitely gone. Discipline, fellas! Ryan!
Ostler driving the ball right in front of the post now. Here's Harland again. It's the closest that Doncaster have been so far. Hay turns the ball back into another substitute, Lawton.
3, away!
Dart from dummy half from the hooker. I think he's got the ball down, Craig Cook. Referee has a think, has a look.
Hold it there.
That was a try, that, every day at week.
Short, mate, short.
Put the ball on the line. He definitely put the ball on the line, sure.
Let's just play out our sex, eh? Keep hold of this ball. We've seen what we can do when we get down there. We didn't really try for that. We need to keep hold of the ball, cut the shit out.
Hold, wait.
Larder heels the ball to Black. This is Kirk. No way through, so he finds McDonald. Oh, that's a penalty. Very dangerous.
Get him off! That's off. That's dangerous. Off.
Have a look what he is. Have a look how he is. Get his doctor on.
Red. Off. In my opinion, that is dangerous play.
It's the walk of shame.
He's just complaining he had a bit of pain in the back of his neck, so we just want to give him time.
Right.
Yeah. I'll let you do that's all. Just 10 minutes, that's all, mate. 10 minutes.
All right.
Wisner can do some further damage, and he has. 24 for the score.
From Cumbria. Facebook, we took place from Cumbria.
8 minutes. Discipline, fellas.
Holroyd restarts. That's Black, and there should be a bit of extra space now for Halifax when they're attacking, and there is for James Haley, and Haley's still going. And the Halifax backs really have made hay in this first half. That's Kirk, oh Kirk's through, clean through, he's away. This should be game over already for Halifax. 28-4, and we're not even at half time.
Concentration.
Every time I go through it, fucking listen to us. That's fucking embarrassing. Fucking embarrassing.
This is Black, the little Australian. Oh, it's a great little step again. There's numbers out on the right-hand side, but I don't think Black needs anybody. He's over again. Little live wire scrum half, 25th try of the season. It's becoming a rout, 34-4.
2 minutes left at half time now. Yeah. Let's keep it down, let's shut it down, let's shut this half down. Right. Reassess for the next half now, right? Right, yeah. Close it down.
And Wisner converts, 36 points to 4. Really has gone horribly wrong for Doncaster.
You only need 33 drop goals and we've won this.
That's been a great half for Halifax. It's one that Doncaster and St John Ellis will want to forget. But for Halifax leading 36-4, well, they'll be delighted. 1 foot in the next round.
Those who sat listening, those who sat waiting for fouls, just having a minute between yourselves. Just fucking think to yourself why we're in this position. Just think what we've done to get in this position, eh? Just between you.
If I want on bus, I go home. If we're in car, I go home now.
Them men coming off there, blowing out the fucking
We're not fucking blowing, yeah?
blowing it here.
Second half, if we play like this, then we've walked it.
This half is for my mate. We take one for your team. It's not like take the fucking tackle and take one for your team.
We've done some pretty good comebacks against Halifax this year, but I think that might be a step too far this time round.
Listen, boys. Listen. Tell you, it's only half a fucking job done now. Half a job, right? We have got to be ruthless in the second half. Ruthless.
Doncaster have a giant task on their hands in this second half. Down to 12 men, remember. Here's Black. Oh, it's a great ball. It's another try for Halifax. They're absolutely rampant. So they've carried on in the second half where they left off in the first.
You know, I don't know anything about rugby, but the physiology is just, you know, they're not smashing people like they normally do. No. They're not committing it, so I don't know.
Just looks like they're lacking leadership. Yeah. Nobody wants to take it on themselves, is
Yeah, they've had a bad start and never recovered from it.
Yeah, good work.
Good offload from Haaland. Latham Taiwai gets the ball away. Here's Salah Falongo. Good tackle, and Falongo has to throw the ball away. Thought he was going into touch. Langley does well on that far side. This is the last tackle, though. Latham Taiwai again gets the ball back to Holroyd. Holroyd, oh, it's a great dummy from Holroyd. Now he gives the ball. And finally, Doncaster are in at the corner.
Yes! Easy, 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 easy.
Here, Ricky, read it. Let's complete with a turnover down there on our terms.
That's Blackwood. Clever thinking from the centre. They're only 10 metres out. They've not had as good field position in this second half. They're kicking early. They've the man overlap. Blackwood takes it. Terrific try. Beautifully worked from Halifax. 46-10.
I mean, they've tried a little bit, haven't they? But only a little bit.
Discipline, away, away. Well done, fellas. Well done, you two.
That's Holroyd. Oh, ball's gone loose. Black. Oh, Black's got plenty of pace. I don't think anybody's going to stop him. I think it's the 50 up for Halifax. Halifax are home and dry. They're into the next round of the playoffs.
Send me Anthony Blackwood when you get a chance. Anthony Blackwood, yeah.
Can't catch a ball, mate. Can't catch a ball and can't make a tackle.
Have a look up, see what's in front of you, right? If you're not needed, you've got to go. If you are needed, you've got to come. If you're sent to be screaming at you all the time, have a look at him and see what's going on before you decide to go, right?
Hobson, ambitious offload, picked up by Gibson. Oh, Gibson's got a turn of pace here. They won't stop him scoring. It's another try to Halifax. It's 58-10, and Damien Gibson, way too much pace.
Hey, Don, come here, Don. Do you think this is good enough? No, I know, it's got here.
Shift is a call. We've got going.
Listen, well, yeah, I want you to start dominating and get us to where we want to get to, right? I don't want to see this ball flying out of his arse again like that. We've got to consolidate. Fish! This isn't good enough, I'm telling you now.
Scruffy play the ball. Referee says it's okay. One of the players just standing still now. Moana sees a gap, and Moana is half through the gap, attempts the offload. Oh, here's Sharif.
Go!
Can he get past the last man? Yes, he can. Ricky Sharif, he's got far too much pace there. They won't catch him. Sharif's in under the post. 62 points to 10. It's been a cakewalk for Halifax.
You know what makes it even worse? I'm going to have to go shopping next week. Shopping? Yeah, next Sunday. I'll be dragging around Morrison's all next Sunday.
Well, the easiest conversion in the world for Jamie Bloom.
Well done. We were fucking rubbish, but you did well.
Well, there's the full-time hooter for Halifax and Anthony Farrell. That's a job very well done. But Doncaster, well, they're out of the competition. They weren't at the races, and down to 12 men. They never had a prayer. Final score, Halifax 64, Doncaster 10.
I want to say well done for that effort out there today. It was a good performance. But on your side of things, you know you can do it better.
Listen, boys, whatever you do, don't have your heads down, eh? Don't put your heads down. Whatever you do, don't put your heads down.
I'm not feeling miserable because tomorrow morning I'm signing a 25-year deal for a brand new stadium that everybody in Super League will be wanting to get their hands on, never mind a little club like Donny. But poor old Halifax will still have a building site, so they might have won today, you know, but that's just a battle. We'll win the war.
We've got ourselves on this train now, let's just keep riding it till we get to the end stop, eh? Well done, boys. Well done, boys.
16 points and 15 minutes to go, we've blown it. What the fuck are we doing?
The playoffs aren't just about glory. There's also the heartache of defeat. And last year, York City Knights threw away a place in League One after conceding 3 tries in the last 15 minutes to Halifax. The pain was almost too much to bear.
Gutted, absolutely gutted. Should never have lost it.
Last year, this time of year, we were heartbroken. I cried.
You gave it everything, we just weren't smart enough. Weren't smart enough.
And that's the very nature of the game. So there's going to be a winner and there's going to be a loser, and nobody actually died. And someone said to me, what doesn't break you makes you.
12 months on and the York dressing room is a much happier place. This time they've stormed to the League Two title and an automatic promotion spot under new coach Mick Cook.
I just generally tell it how it is, you know, and it's not about ranting and raving anymore in coaching, it's about giving them things they can use. And I'm pretty laid back, and they know the standards. We work hard on the training pitch to make sure we have a coaching pattern and method and a game plan. I like to think we can stick to it. Have a look at this before you go out again, and let's just start big. Let's show these blokes why we're top of the tree, and they're hovering around second and third.
With the championship sewn up, their last home game of the season turned into a real party. Old boys Danny Brough and Richard Agar, now with Challenge Cup winners Hull FC, returned to join in the celebrations.
Brough, left-footed drop. What an influence this former York City Knights lad's having on this game.
It's the first time I've been back this season, just to watch them put a trophy that they deserve, and I think they've done well to get it.
We've both got very fond memories of this place. We owe the people, both from the club and the supporters, an awful lot because they helped us out enormously last year. And I'm over the moon that they managed to get promotion.
fucking mental day. Okay, it's a mental game today. Okay, we want 2 points. We want to finish as fucking champions. We are champions, but we want to finish it as champions. Kicking game is going to be fucking enormous. Okay, we're going to fucking do our best to keep that ball in play. Good chase, turn these big blokes around.
What Chris has just said then about being mental, last few weeks we've talked about what we're going to do before the game. We've gone out the first half and done the total opposite. Make sure, as Chris has said, we're switched on, we do everything that we've trained for and come back in and regroup at half-time.
So the scene was set for the Knights to turn on the style against visitors Workington, but things didn't quite go to plan.
He's lost it.
He dropped it, Colin!
What's Jacko doing?
Oh, dear.
Not everyone was hot under the collar though, and despite the frustrations of the coaching staff, York managed to move into an 18-4 lead with just 20 minutes to go. However, Town kept their cool and pooped the party in the process. 2 late tries from Lucy Sione gave the Cumbrians a 2018 victory.
To me, I thought that was fucking disgusting. I've gone to at least fucking 3 of you, and you've not fucking got the effort to fucking shake my hand. I think that's fucking shit.
But the season's more than just about one game, and the mood soon picked up as York fans and players had a night to remember. As a player, Rochdale Hornets coach Bobbie Goulding gained something of a fiery, no-nonsense reputation.
Oh, and there's trouble already. We don't want this in this game. Bobbie Goulding perhaps a little too worked up for his own good.
Now look, Goulding was unprovoked there and he started throwing punches at Freeman, and it's on for young and old here at QE2 Park.
Oh, that's a high tackle. Oh, there's mayhem there in the centre of the pitch.
But aside